Everyone tells you the same thing when you complain about your focus. Just delete social media. Use a Pomodoro timer. Put your phone in another room. So you do it. You delete Instagram, you block TikTok, you swear you're done with distractions. And for 3 days, you're a productivity god. You read, you work, you feel amazing. Then, somehow, you end up scrolling YouTube Shorts, or obsessively checking email, or reading Reddit for just a minute and losing an hour. The app's changed, but your brain didn't. This is the real problem. You're trying to fix a brain wiring problem with willpower and app deleting. Your brain has literally been trained for years to crave fast, tiny hits of stimulation. So when you take away one source, it just looks for another. If you want deep focus, you don't just need fewer apps, you need a different brain. In this video, I'll show you how to actually rewire your brain for focus. Not with hacks, not with toxic discipline, but by using how your brain actually works. There are 3 things you need to do. 1. Reset your brain's reward system so deep work feels good again. 2. Train focus like a muscle, using discomfort the right way. 3. Change your identity and environment so focus becomes your default, not a daily fight. Most people skip all 3, which is why nothing sticks. Let's start with the invisible enemy that's running your life, your reward system. Chapter 1. Your problem isn't low attention span. Your problem is that your attention span has been outcompeted. Every time you pull to refresh, check notifications, open a new tab, your brain is running the same code as a slot machine. You don't know what you're going to get, you just know it might be good. A funny video, a new like, a message, a wild headline. This maybe is what drives your brain crazy. Unpredictable rewards. Casinos spend billions making this loop perfect. Your phone does it for free. Here's what's happening under the hood. Dopamine is not your pleasure chemical. Dopamine is your pay attention, this might matter chemical. It doesn't spike when you get the reward, it spikes before in anticipation. That red notification bubble, that tiny vibration, that one new message badge, those are all tiny promises. Your brain learns, whenever I'm slightly bored, I can press a button and maybe get something exciting. So now imagine sitting down to read a dense book, or write a difficult report, or study math. There are no instant surprises, no bright colors, no notifications. This is why you can't just try harder. Your reward system is rigged. So what do? You have to reteach your brain that focus itself is rewarding. Not in a fake motivational quote way, in a literal, chemical way. Here's the mistake people make. They try to go from 0 to monk mode. They quit everything at once. No social, no YouTube, no games. They last 2 days, feel miserable, then binge even harder. This doesn't rewire your brain. It just convinces it that focus is pain. Instead, you need to do 2 things. 1. Lower the intensity of your fast dopamine. Don't quit everything overnight. Start by removing the craziest sources during your work hours. No shorts, no TikTok, no endless scrolling while you're supposed to be focused. If you want to check something, it has to be boring. Email at scheduled times, long-form videos, articles, a book. You're not eliminating pleasure, you're just making the easy hits less intense, so deep work doesn't feel so weak in comparison. 2. Add fast, honest rewards inside your deep work. Focus fails when it feels like an endless tunnel with no feedback. So break your tasks into short, winnable missions. Write 150 words. Solve 3 problems. Read 4 pages and underline 1 key idea. Every time you complete a mission, Give your brain a tiny hit of, "I did that." Put a tally mark on paper. Move a sticky note from to do to done. Use a physical clicker counter. Track streaks. One more focused block completed. This sounds stupidly simple. It isn't. Your brain loves completion. Visible progress is dopamine. You're training your brain. When I focus, I win. When I bounce around, I lose. Do this consistently and something subtle shifts. You'll catch yourself wanting to stay in the work just a bit longer. That's your reward system coming back online. But resetting rewards isn't enough. You also have to build the raw strength to stay with one hard thing. That's next. Chapter 2. Most people think they're bad at focus because they can't sit for 2 hours and work like a monk. But imagine doing this at the gym. You haven't worked out in 6 months. You walk in and immediately try to deadlift 180 kilos. You can't even move it. Would you say, "I'm just not built for strength"? Of course not. You'd say, "I started way too heavy." Focus is the same. You're trying to lift a mental weight you haven't trained for. On top of that, you're constantly leaking energy with context switching. Research shows that when you switch tasks, check your phone, glance at email, peek at a notification, you leave a part of your attention behind. This is called attention residue. So even if you come back to your main task, a slice of your brain is still thinking about the last thing. Do this all day and you never operate at full power. So we need 2 things: progressive overload for focus and less switching, even during short blocks. Here's how to do it. Step 1. Find your real current limit. Set a timer. Pick one task: reading, writing, coding, studying, design, something that matters. Your only job: stay on that one thing until the timer ends. No checking, no tab switching, no just for a second. Start embarrassingly small. For some people, that's 10 minutes. For others, it's 5. If 25 minutes is overwhelming, don't start there. Your real attention span is the longest amount of time you can comfortably focus without cheating. Write that number down. Step 2. Train like an athlete. You're going to run focus sets, just like sets in the gym. Example: 3 sets of 10 minutes focus, 5-minute break between them. On the break, don't go insane with stimulation. Stand up, drink water, stretch, look out the window, maybe jot notes. Keep it low key. Do this once per day for a week. When 10 minutes feels easy, move to 12, then 15, then 20. You're literally thickening the neural circuits that hold attention. Do this for 30 to 60 days, and you won't just feel more productive. You'll notice something deeper. Books feel less boring. Work feels less painful. Silence feels less threatening. That's not motivation. That's your brain rewired. If you want to use this new focus to learn way faster and master multiple fields, watch my video on how to actually become a polymath. I'll show you how to turn your new attention into real, unfair advantage.